My name is Del Taylor, and I'm from the Curve Lake Indian Reservation, just north of Peterborough. I worked at a historical site called St. Marie among the Hurons, interpreting the history from 400 years ago to the general public and school kids.
We just have always enjoyed learning about different cultures and seeing the beauty that is in all these different, amazing, diverse lands. He and his best friend, basically all of their big birthdays, they go away. And so he went down to Jamaica with 3 friends.
Well, one day, decided to go out for a swim and ended up stepping on coral. And there were small little puncture wounds on the bottom of my feet. Didn't really realize it at the time. But by the time I got home, things just started going from bad to worse.
From what we understand, the infection had already taken hold pretty quickly after he'd stepped on the coral.
I could barely eat anything. One of those really, really horrific things. And when you looked at your feet, got to the point where I didn't even want to look.
There's a condition called sepsis, and in sepsis, the infection can spread to your blood. And once it spreads to your blood, you can get really, really sick, and you can die as a result.
It was life or death, and I just begged him, and I said, please don't leave me in this world yet. I'm not ready to be a widow.
I looked at my wife and looked at my mother-in-law and said, I ain't dying. I ain't dying. We'll get rid of these things.
Given how ill he was, the only treatment available at that time was double amputation, and those amputations actually saved his life.
I get goose pimples thinking about the strength that took.
I remember my wife texting me the next morning, how do you feel? And I texted back and I said, short.
He had to go from being fully independent to suddenly in a wheelchair, requiring a ton of support.
Learning how to do things at the wheelchair level was the first step.
So we started with non-prosthetic things such as transferring, and then also how to be able to have better sit balance, just becoming stronger throughout his body, and really having good core strength and endurance.
Well, you want me to do, 30 of these particular types of exercise. You want me to do 30 repetitions. Well, I'd do 40. And my strength just kept getting better and better and better.
He already was so dedicated to his own rehab. He was very strong and had great range.
But coming into the hospital here and meeting Dr. Dilkus, one of the things he asked me, what is one of your goals? The one thing that I want, one of my goals, is to walk out of this place, and I'm doing that.
And then once his residual limbs healed sufficiently, how can we make him more functional and ambulatory again? By fitting him with prosthetic legs.
And it all starts with meeting our patients and try to figure out where they see themselves in a few years so we can then start tailoring a device to them. Squeeze your bum and push yourself up. Here we are.
And then he took his steps.
And you get tired, you need a break, you say so. Bring your hands. That's it.
I mean, literally within weeks of having double bilateral amputation, the man was up and walking.
And it was such a joy to be able to do that, and I didn't want to stop.
Del was fast. He was right out of the gate, a natural walker, could pretty much just stand up and dance. We actually had to slow him down a little bit.
And those are people who, for whatever reason, I don't know the answer, they have that magic.
It's very much a team effort to help someone get on their feet.
We do our best to optimize things, to make adjustments to the prosthesis, to figure out what needs to be done in terms of his rehabilitation plan so that he can get home and back to doing all the things that he did prior to his limb loss.
So you're good for today. So we're just here as tools, but you put in all that work.
Yeah.
Hi. Are you excited to come home?
I'm very excited to come home. This is awesome.
Initially, one of the doctors at our local hospital said this is going to be an 8 months to a year process.
6 weeks later, he's leaving hospital with 2 lower prosthetics. He's walking with a single point cane and really doing remarkably well.
To be able to walk again, to be able to stand up, You don't realize what a good feeling that is until you get to do it all over again. I'm grateful to UHN because, again, they gave me a great gift. The greatest gift, to be able to walk.
He's walking out of this place. I can't believe it. It's just shocking.
Everybody within this institution has been amazing. I love them all. They gave me a chance. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
My husband wouldn't be alive without the support he's received in the various hospitals, but he wouldn't be living without West Park. He wouldn't be living. Thank you.